Alright, try this. Hopefully everything's gonna be set up to working fine here. So this is gonna be Metal Slug Anthology, right? The PlayStation 2. Yeah, the PlayStation 2 here. And this is a run and gun shooting game. Very popular series, started in the arcades. And I haven't really tried this. I played, you know, some version of this. Let's see if we can just tweak everything. Like, here we go. It could be... like that. Right, there we go. So yeah, I haven't really played this, but I want to try this. So let me tweak the audio levels a little bit. There we go. Hopefully this is good. So yeah, the PlayStation version of Metal Slug Anthology, I'm gonna be trying that today. This is running on the PC SX2 emulator, and there is a reason that I have in my left kind of corner area, there is a reason why I have MSI Afterburner up here, and that is not just, you know, so you can see how this game is running on this emulator on my system, but it is for another little more important thing. So we have, right, so we have lots of, oh my goodness, any Metal Slug here, all the way up to 6 game options. Right, so I have auto fire on, right, good, and go back to the options. Good, profile high scores, default continues 10. Right. I think this might... No, this should be hopefully default or something like that. I think I might have turned on auto fire, but that's it. Yeah. So you can see here that... let's wait for it. You can see my computer specs and everything, but this is running really nice, and there is a reason why I decided for the PlayStation version, because this is available on PC. The PC version though had terrible frame pacing and input lag and just other issues, so the best way seemed actually to be going for the PlayStation version. I did a lot of research online, and after trying the PC version, this is much better. Just, I don't know how they messed the PC version up, but you know, they did. So let's just start the game here. You can see now that it says D3D 12 120 FPS. That is why I have that one on the overlay. You can see 60 frames here. Right, and you can see that it still says 60. Right, in the top left here, you can see it says 60. This game is hard locked to 30 frames per second, but I'm using the Nvidia smooth motion, and it should be captured. I'm hoping that it should be captured, so you can see how this looks in 60 frames. This game is locked to 30 frames. Both the PC release and all the console, all the arcade release, I haven't found any good way except by using frame generation. You have lossless scaling, that also works really nice. But I'm using the Nvidia smooth motion. I think it is a tad better than lossless scaling, and I also think the Nvidia smooth motion, I wouldn't say that I feel any real latency difference. Can't really jump down there. But I do feel that it just looks a tiny bit more... There we go. Yeah, I just feel it looks a little bit better, the image for me at least. And you know, you get a little bit of extra, maybe optimized input latency with Nvidia Smooth Motion. Oh. So yeah, this is adding latency. When you use frame generation, you always add latency. Ooh. Oh, ooh, I did not see that. But yeah, I don't... This game has just built-in... I'm gonna game over already, right? But yeah, this game has, just by default, it has pretty high sluggishness. Metal Slug, right? The movement is a little bit floaty and everything, so enabling Nvidia Smooth Motion doesn't really, or for that matter lossless scaling, it doesn't really become noticeable, the extra input latency. Since this game already from the start just has... Oops. Yeah, this game already from the start has a little bit of a sluggish movement, so... But yeah, this is a very popular series. It started off in the arcades, you know, you pay money to play. Obviously, since you don't have to, you know, spend money to play this for continuous. Ooh. This is going to be easier. I think that by default, it might actually be that this game has like an infinite continuous enable. But it still has a very nice graphic. And again, it has a little bit of a floaty, you know, a little bit of the floaty movement, but it's perfectly fine. It's just part of, you know... Oh, oops. Can I get up? No? Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh. So in this game, it's it seems like it's pretty much just you have normal shoot, jump, and you have a grenade you can use. There is a like swap weapon. It doesn't seem to be working for this game. And you do like this melee attack if you get close to the enemies. But it's not a separate melee button. Okay, is this my first game over or? Oops, not what I meant to do. Oops. Right, there's no, like, lock in place here. Right, I can't stand still and aim. A little bit of vehicles. I think that the music and graphics definitely holds up. I'm not sure what I do feel about... I'm not sure what I feel about, you know, the more floaty movement. Oh shit, how the hell do you dodge that? Right, okay, yeah, so you have infinite I have infinite continuous. No, I should have 10 continuous only. Jesus, this is rough. Oh. You can set it to be infinite continuous, but yeah. I set it to 10. So let's just see how far I get here. It's definitely quite a challenging game here with limited amount of continuous. Ow, I'm just losing ton of HP. This boss got me. And doing this on the arcades, that must have been brutal. I have no idea how they want you to do this. How you do this on the arcade, I don't know. I can see why you might like this, but for me I feel that the movement is... yeah, just the movement is a little bit... it doesn't feel precise enough. You do have a pause menu here. I'm just gonna double check something really quickly here. Alright. Where you can change this thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, graphic, the gameplay, everything seems pretty fine. I do miss not having like a lock on direction here. But having this kind of slow movement, and obviously this game is meant to, you know, make you spend money. So the bosses there, you know, they want them to be unfairly kind of difficult for you to pay up. I don't really feel that it is something that for me personally I feel is that great in a modern game. But I do not, again, very nice and emphasize here, don't really feel that turning on... I don't feel that turning on... How do you get up here? I don't know. Huh? Ah. I don't feel like turning on the Nvidia smooth motion here really doesn't really affect my ability to play. The game already, again, it has a ton of just has a ton of like input lag already by default, so let me guess, you have to do... There we go. Right, you have to do this. That's a long jump. Ooh. Oh, I do like the option that you have to enable auto fire here, so you don't have to... Apparently I can't make this jump. It could be frame generation causing this. It could just also be that this... It could just be that this game has just a ton of like built-in latency here. But this game is very, very floaty. It's hard to emphasize it, but it's just such a floaty game. You can also not jump down. Okay, another boss. Okay. I guess you're not supposed to... Oops. I guess they don't want you to do that. Oh, that's fine. I want to try more of the games anyway, so let's do this. I think it might be time to swap to the next game here. We've done like 20 minutes. It's a lot of chaos here. It definitely can be quite an interesting game, you know, to play, and this is definitely, you know, a good way to experience it, because you can choose your own difficulty with how many continues you want to have. You don't, you know, have to waste money paying for it. Oh, I did pretty good on this boss though. Alright. I only have one credit left here. I don't know if... Is it 3 bosses? Have I made it through 3 levels? But it's definitely is a very interesting game. I can, you know, again, I can see why people are really like it. For me though, the movement is a bit too like floaty. And, you know, again, it's built around the arcade, which is supposed to, you know, spend money, and I feel it. I can kind of feel that here. like, it's not meant that you're supposed to just be able to dodge this in a way. It's really is meant to be really brutal. The game really wants you to die in so many ways. But this is definitely, like, again, the PlayStation version here is definitely a great way to experience this. You can, you know, you have the built-in options to tweak how many continues you want to have. You can go for infinite to practice. And the graphic is really nice. Oh, okay, I was too close. Emailing me. Oh. Is it game over? No, not yet. And my final life here. I also do miss that I can't... Oops, yeah, that's fine. That I can't jump down. Yeah, I'm out of continues. There we go. Perfect. I wanted to try this and try maybe the second and some more. There we go. So that is how far I got with 10 continues. Not that far. But yeah, really fun. I do really enjoy... Doesn't seem like I can do anything here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you have to do a restart game, I guess. Yes. Yeah, this, like, I miss not being able to jump down through platforms. I miss not being able to, like, lock my aiming. I really want more snappy game options. I do also really want more snappy movement. And, you know, I like run against that is a little bit less chaos thing. Like, again, I really feel that... Like, you have different difficulties and you also have different continues. Here we go. Which is, again, is a great little option here. But yeah, you know, a little bit less chaos and stuff like that for me to really like and dig into the game. Or if they would have made this game, you know, more PC compliant, that let's say that you have an option for checkpoints. So if you get through the first level, you get like a checkpoint, and then, you know, you have like 5 lives and stuff like that. This formula here is not really... There we go. Really not speaking that much to me personally. Again, you gotta also realize this was made for the arcade. It was meant for you play this, put money in, and that. And it's not meant for this experience. And they didn't really remake the experience. They just took the experience in the easiest way they could and just put it into you know, a PlayStation compilation here. So this series could definitely use like a revival where they tweak stuff. Again, you know, it is quite obvious, because if you look at the graphic, right, it's kind of obvious that it's weird. This game should be running at 60 frames by default. and you know, and on the PlayStation 5 and even on the PC, it's only running at 30 frames, and it seems to, you know, drop even lower than that. Oh, which is just, you know, stupid. There's nothing... There's nothing about this game that shouldn't be able to run at 60 frames on a PlayStation 2 game. It just isn't. And definitely not on the PC, like released pretty late. Was it 2010 or something like that? And the game is having incredibly performance problems and running really bad. So yeah, it's a shame we just didn't get like a PC remake that had like this original but also like a remake, maybe more checkpoints based, snappier inputs or something like that. It is really nice with this. Oh. Right, I gotta remember that when you jump off, you jump out of the vehicles, if you might want to call it on that. Okay, so I have 2 lives and I have 4 credits. Definitely would be fun to watch a speedrun of these. I feel that it definitely, like this game, you need to like replaying to memorize, you know, bosses and stuff, how that works. Like to replay to get better. Because there's gonna be a lot of replayability, because you're gonna die from just getting some weird snipe, or, you know, from the bosses being kind of insane on the first time you encounter them. So if you don't, I think this is, if you like know exactly the bosses and everything, it's probably a pretty short game, right? And if you really get good at it. But again, you're gonna have to replay a lot. This seems a little bit better than the first one so far. I do enjoy it a little bit more. Seems like the bosses isn't, at least in the beginning here, isn't as insane. Might go for like the latest in the series, the Metal Slug 6, to see if they have like, if that game is more optimized towards consoles and stuff like that, or more, you know. Mission 2, start. Thank you. Alright, I do apologize if the camera was flickering a little bit there. Let me do this. I'm gonna try something real quickly. Let me see. Can I do... Let me try this just real quickly. I'm trying a new camera setup and I don't want you to have the flickering happening, so let me do this. That should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let me try this again. Yep. Hopefully this will take care of the camera flickering. Yeah, I'll see if I can fix this. Go. Back into the game here. Hopefully this does make the camera to not flicker now. It's gonna be quite annoying. I need to tweak the camera, I guess, a little bit. Oh, we're supposed to go this way. No? Oh. 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 Am I a zombie now? Weird. Oh, and dead. Oh, okay, not what I meant to do. It seems like this is a little bit snappier when it comes to jumping and everything. Like they tweaked the performance a little bit. It's not a huge improvement, but it's a small improvement. Oops. How long am I gonna stay a zombie? Forever? Damn it. Oh, oops. Okay. But you can see here in the left corner there that okay, the game is still running at only 30 frames here, even this second game. I'm curious if they made any of the modern games. Is it they go up all the way to like 6, right? No, 10. I mean X. Something like that. Metal Slug X. Oh, I should not have jumped again. Oh, yep, I saw that one. I should have dodged that one. That was... Okay, yeah, much nicer bosses here so far.
Mission complete.
Mission 2 complete. Okay, so this is level 2. So we are into level 3 or mission 3 here. Alright. Perfect. So it's probably gonna be good that when I die here, I do one more Metal Slug game try. Oh, I tried to jump, but I was too late. Damn, the game is really struggling here with the frame rate. It is going in super slow-mo. Damn, okay. I just wanted to be a nice guy and rescue you. Oh, that's just points. I need guns. Guns are blazing. But I do really feel that they made in this one so far. The bosses has been better than, less crazy, insane, chaotic than in the first game. So I think I do feel that this is a bit of a nicer experience to go for than the first one so far. And maybe I should switch to be able to give more of them a try. Oh, yeah. Again, some of the jumps that I'm missing could definitely be because, you know, frame generation, right? But I don't feel... Yeah. Like that is just insta-death, there's nothing I can do there. I don't even know what they want you to do here. That's an evil boss. Oh, you can switch character. Somehow it looks like. Oh right, I did it. Not sure how. Did it. Right, finally. I feel I'm gonna try another of these. Yeah, this has so far felt the, you know, the most accessible here. It is a lot of nice ideas here with vehicles and stuff, but again, performance is so bad. I really feel they could have made this run better. And it definitely, you know, a remake would be cool with like lock-on lock and stuff like that as options for new players to enjoy this series. Okay, another boss. Right. Again, it is a... The boss definitely feels a little bit better. I'm gonna game over here, but a little bit better than in the first game. I have a little bit more, a tiny bit more like reaction speed to some of the attacks, and we are game over. Alright, so let's go here. Let's try a different one. I got pretty far here with only the 5 continues, so. Alright. Metal Slug X, Super Vehicle, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 5, Metal Slug... Let's go with the 6th latest one here in this series and see how that's gonna feel. Okay, why not? We can go easy mode just to try it. A master with grenade, sure, why not? Let's see. Alright. Okay, so there's no auto fire in this one. No, there's no automatic fire here. Back jump, switch grenade. At least not with this character. I have to... Oh, too close. I gotta remember to not be too close. Yeah, I can see that you can have weapons down in the corner there. Right, so now I can swap weapons in this one. So again, a little bit more modern. And still not jump down. Oop. Definitely a nice addition here that you can swap some weapons. Right, you seem like you get coins for something. Not sure if you get to buy stuff or anything like that. Right. So far easy mode is easy. That's okay. It's still only running at... Oh, there's no auto fire here, unfortunately. Still, the games are only running at 30 frames per second, which is ridiculous. These games need at least 60 frames. Oops, not what I meant to do. Can't see anything, I don't know where I am. Yeah, okay, I can't jump into that one. Yeah. Well, I lost it. I lost my little tank. It looks like there is a battle room here. I wonder if it's only this character that it just doesn't let me auto fire. I do when I get, not if, but when I get the game over here, I should try to Again, this is easy mode, just because I want to see the game and see how it feels in a more of a accessible, casual way here. I don't know what the... Is that like a combo meter in the bottom? Looks like it. Holy shit! Whew. But yeah, this definitely... it is easy mode. I'm just plowing through the enemies here. And it's nothing wrong with using the easy mode, especially not in games like this, to like... for you to learn... just learn the kind of like the ropes of the game. To learn the bosses and stuff like that. This is a very challenging games, you know, on the normal difficulty here. That's some cool little... Oh! Ow! Whoosh! Okay, no auto fire. Oh, I hooked up. Right, so if I jump, I will get out of the vehicle. Sheesh. Damn. Yeah, even on easy here, I am dying a lot, so... Again. It's such a chaos here. Easy. Okay, this was an insane thing on even easy difficulty. This is crazy. Okay, so this is another boss. Okay. Right, so you don't have to mash, you can tap lightly here. Doesn't really change. It doesn't really change your firing speed if you lightly tap or not. So yeah, you can just lightly tap, that's fine. I highly recommend you to definitely start on the easy mode just to get the feel for the games and the mechanics. Because there is a lot of craziness going on here. Right, this is easy mode. Am I on like mission 3 now or something like that? Yeah, okay, I'm about to start mission 3. I've already lost several game overs. Yes, I only have 2 more game overs before I have to like forfeit this. Since I set the limit to 5 myself. And you can do 10, 20, I think it might be unlimited also. But yeah, it probably better to start off with the easy mode, get a feel for the game to see how that's gonna turn out, to learn a little bit of the bosses and stuff. And get used to this kind of floaty movement. Like you have to like jump a little bit before you normally do in other run and gun games, because it is a little bit of an extra delay. And again, that delay is definitely present even without Nvidia Smooth Motion, the frame generation. So, beep, 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 doo, doo. But yeah, music is great. The power-ups is cool. The vehicles is cool. It's a crazy action. Cool enemies. You know, it's just a shame again about the frame rate being so terrible. And that I definitely, again, this feels like it was more made for like an arcade game. Where the game wants you to die a lot. Oh, ooh. Okay, that. Alright, we soon game over. I don't know which one people think is the most popular. I think I've seen several different opinions. There we go. To me so far, maybe the second. This also is really nice, but the auto fire, and I don't feel I really need the... I don't feel I need the ability to like swap weapons really. Oh, okay. This way? I think that part of the charm is is having these different just power-up happen here and there. Damn it. Alright, final continue. Then I might just try like the first little stage of like the X and like 3 and 4. Just for the hell of it. Oops. Alright, yeah, definitely been interesting to try this one. And again, it's a shame that the PC version is really bad. Ooh, this is a nice gun. Like this gun. Jeez. That was a weird weapon. Oh, yeah, game over. Okay. Let's try just the first like stage to like have a little peek at that, and then we're gonna be done here with this let's try. All right. Come on, Metal Slug Anthology loading. Right. So I tried 1. I tried 2. I did not try the X. So what is this? Let's just peek into it. What is this? I think so far the second one was nicest for me personally. Out of the quick look at this. Okay. Doesn't seem like you can swap weapons. You have auto fire in this one. Okay. Well, no difficulty options for that. Okay. Oh right, they run you. I gotta remember that. Right, you have more of the kind of same shopper enemy here. Oh, I try to back away. Oh, was too close again, damn it. Alright, so this seems to be more like the first and second. Can't swap weapons or anything. Didn't I? Wasn't this boss part of another of the games? Okay, let me try a different one. This looks like something... no, I wanna do this. It looks very common to another game. Is this X just like a recompilation of other of the games? I don't know. This one then. I didn't try this one. Let's try this. I wanna see something completely new here. Loading. Oh. Loading. Alright. Metal Slug 3. Yeah. Right. So this is new. Now we have crabs here. We have auto fire again. I like that. Oh, right. Yes, this is like mini boss thing already. Right, you cannot swap weapons, that's fine. I think that's part of the charm, not being able to swap weapons. Okay, I don't know how... I could have gotten into a vehicle, not sure how. Oops. Still very chaotic here. Very difficult to see what's happening. Not my favorite so far when it's starting. I think again the second felt the nicest. Oh, okay. Right, but I have 3 and 4 left to try. And dead by Piranha. Aye. Oh, and dead, because you have to jump up here. I guess not. I should have stayed on the boat, my boat. Okay, let's go to 4. Right, we can do this, we don't need to see that. But it hasn't been in the way for the game, so that's nice. These games are run as good as they can on the hardware that you could see with the overlay there. And with Nvidia Smooth Motion, it is much more pleasant for me to play with the smoothness.
Okay. Mission 1, start.
Alright, so this is 4. I do like this environment more. Ooh, I like this weapon here. Like this, we can't swap weapons, and I'm absolutely fine with that. I do not need to swap weapons. I think it's, again, it really fits the charm. Have another... Ooh. Dropper. Alright, so far this might be my favorite one. Nice set of characters to switch from. Yeah. Okay. This environment, this enemy start here. Yeah. The fort is definitely the favorite so far. And 9 bombs, I think. There you go. Are you gonna get on the bike or yes? Sidecar. Okay. And you can jump in this vehicle. Oh. So he's friendly, right? He's one of my friendly dudes. Oh, I tried to jump over it, I missed. Maybe I should have crouched. I can't really crouch. We have 7 bombs, 4 bombs, 1 bomb. Right, so the red one fire. The rain of fire. Oops, damn it. Yeah, this has felt the best so far. Ooh.
Rocket launcher.
Seems to be running the best so far also. Big bad boss. Ooh, I tried to see if I could stand between the bombs. Oh, sheesh. Ooh, maybe I have to crouch for that. Oh, not sure. Alright, gotta remember to take out. Jeez. Okay, I'm getting owned here. But this is a nice, pretty nice boss, though. Difficult, but not too crazy. I could learn this boss. Okay, I'm not. Oh, machine minigun. All right, let's do this. Let's try the final one. Yeah, fourth was I think that was felt the most fun to me so far. Just this quick initial thing, and then 2, and then 1, and then maybe 6. All right, all right. But yeah, you should not play the PC version. I think it was like insane input lag and super sluggish. Frame rate was just crazy bad. This, like the emulator PlayStation has been, you know, maybe the arcade version, if you can get like that, for like a Mama, maybe, what do you call it, running could be better. Right, fifth, it's smooth. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're still running at 30 frames per second with smooth generation here. Yeah, this feels like it might be the so far the fifth one running best. Or ran pretty good also. It's a pretty good start here. Alright, then we have this one again. Oh! A little bit of a different firing pattern, okay. Right, you don't have... It's not until the 6th game you have swappable weapons, okay. Oh, you have a slide, okay. Is this the first time you have a slide? Maybe? Not sure how useful that's gonna be for me. Maybe I had a slide in a previous game, I just didn't try to jumping when I was crouching. Oh, it's a boss. Oh. Okay, it's a very long auto-scroller start for it. I would like to try just a normal run and gun here to end with. Okay, and here we have it. Good. Oh, here you have to do that. Oh, okay, I guess I wasn't far down. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, nothing wrong, but I think the fourth game, from the starting there, I just felt the nicest. Oops. These levels has not felt as good to me. Okay, so I guess we ate too much. Okay, so if you eat, you become a little bit of a chunky boy. Alright, so we have another like battle room here. Oh no, they pushed it off. Oh, that's evil. Alright, cool little thing. Okay, don't. Okay, I should have crouch slide under that. Jump over this maybe. Oh. Yeah, okay, we crouch slide under, jump over. If the controls were not as floaty, sure. Oops, I would have probably had more fun. Trying to react to everything when you have this kind of almost like input delay built into the game, and not from the frame generation again, just kind of messes me up. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here. Let's go to the title menu. There we go. Yes. Alright. Yeah, if you like this more brutal classic arcade run and gun, definitely worth checking this one. Again, the art style is great. Like the basic gameplay with the shooting and jumping, it's great. I think the soundtrack is, you know, pumping, fitting, and nice. And you do with this one, again, I don't recommend the PC version, that was awful. You have a little bit, you know, you can remap your controls, you have autofire, which is great to have as a, you know, quality of life thing. And, you know, it's great that you can tweak the difficulty in here. And, you know, you can get here, unlimited play. If you just want to see, you know, the game through, no matter what, you have that. You have 5, 10, 20 continues to choose from. if you want to, you know, set your difficulty and see how far you can get into the game, which is great. But it would have been it would have been nice to get like a Metal Slug PC console game, right? Maybe a new game, not like this, but take all the good stuff here and put in a new. Give us high frame rate, like the same graphic style. The art style is timeless. It works great, but give us, you know, 60, 120 frame support. Give an option maybe for higher, you know, less input lag, less sluggish, floaty feeling to the controls for fun as an option, like classic control or like a modern, more high, low latency kind of input. And maybe, you know, have an option for like aim locking into the 8 direction as options. Then, you know, that would be something that I would have really enjoyed. And maybe if you make it for moderns, you could make it with like have like a classic option with lives, continuous like this, or have one with like checkpoints, so that you know, you can have like one stage and you get a save, and then you get, you know, maybe you can choose 3, 5, 10 lives to get through that stage, and it won't save until the next one. You know, it would have been lovely, great. Yeah, and this is now, it feels a bit too chaotic, and again, the 30 frames, even I can use the frame gen, but again, I'm just not a fan of having this kind of very high input latency for the inputs. Like when you jump, again, I tried this even without like the frame gen and everything like that. It is very like, I can feel me pressing jump and then jump happening like slightly later, and it's not the greatest feeling. And when you turn left and right, you kind of wait for the animation to swap and stuff, and yeah, you know, you have that kind of thing. That's personal preference. So again, I do see why people might really love this, but I can also see why people might not feel like, you know. But you know, when this came out, you know, for an arcade, sitting here playing this, that would probably win, you know, great, because that is where you can see how it could shine with this difficulty to, you know, and this gameplay. And man, if I just put another quarter in and I can get through this boss. I feel that really shines through in this game. It really shines through that was what the game was made for, in kind of way, optimized for, and that has it feels like they stuck with that formula throughout the entire series here so far in this compilation. And yeah, it's not the formula that I, you know, feel fits me. But again, there's a lot of cool ideas with the vehicles and the bosses, but I want to get to a boss and I want it to be a bit less chaotic in some places and stuff like that, and having like a checkpoint system. I don't know, I don't think there is a checkpoint system in here that I can start from like level 3 or something like that. Starting from the beginning here, every time here is I don't know, I feel I'm kind of past that. It had its charm, and it was a limitation of back in the days, but for games nowadays, getting thrown back all the way from the start is something I feel fits more of like the harder or hardcore difficulties, and not my more casual normal difficulty here. So yeah, really great, really fun to have just given this a solid 1 hour let's try to see these classic games. And again, it's a shame that again, this would probably, like, if you get, again, just these games should not be having a problem running at 60 frames per second on PlayStation 2 hardware without any frame drop. And that's where I think this is really bad, right? Because if this game would have run at just a flat 100% constant 60 frames, it would have been more enjoyable. But with the constant slowdowns and everything, it takes a little bit away. So Yeah, and again, it's so weird that they messed up the PC port even more. The PC port runs even worse than the PlayStation 2 port emulator here also. But yeah, feel free to, you know, give this a shot if you have the possibility for this one. If you think this could be up your alley to try. Again, there's like you have easy, normal, hard mode, you have continuous to check, free to play. So it's a very accessible game. But it is definitely, at the times, a very bullet hell crazy run and gun game that you need to be, you know, enjoying that type of gameplay. And local co-op here, you know, fun with a buddy of yours to try. Should be fairly easy to get, quite cheap, a hold of these games. And maybe one day we will get a true good, just at least smooth 60 frames per second running port for an or console or PC, because that would really be helpful in a game like this. And maybe even trim down the input lag feeliness a little bit. But yeah, follow, check back to the channel, like, comment, whatever you feel like. Hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned for more videos. This is not a game that I will be streaming, but I do stream games I play or try, you know, mostly games I try on this YouTube channel, but not exclusive that. It can be exclusive games I play on my twitch.tv/HalkenStrong, so you might, if you want to see live, that's the place to keep an eye out for. But that's gonna be it for this video, so thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye for this time.